welcome to Hope4Cancer. So welcome to Hope4Cancer. We have different programs for cancer patients. We have programs that include 2 weeks of treatments and 3 weeks. We treat all types of cancer and including all the stages. So we have Hope4Cancer Cancun and we have Hope4Cancer Tijuana. This is more like a hospital because the difference between Tijuana and Cancun is that the patients, in Tijuana, they stay in the clinic. We have a room for them. And in the Cancun clinic, we work with hotels. So the patients, during the daytime, the patients go to the clinic, they do treatments from 7 to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. depending on the schedule. And right after that, the driver takes them to the hotel. Okay. The difference in here too is that we have doctors basically 24/7. This is more like a hospital. So then let me show you all the therapies and the kitchen, the patient's rooms, so you can see more of Hope4Cancer. Okay, so this first room is where we do the check-in documents. This is where the patients receive the first meeting with the doctor. Right after that, we start with the paperwork, consents, patient health history, and different information that the patients needs to know. For example, the schedule of the juices and the meals. Okay. We explain to the patients how is the process during the 3 weeks with the different nurses that they will have, because we have nurses during the morning, the afternoon, the night nurses, and the nurses during the weekend. So we explain all of that process, and then we take them to the rooms that I will show you next. So over here, this is like a space that the companions and the patients use for different things. Usually you will see companions working in their computers, having meetings in here. This is more like a common area. So inside the clinic, we have the laundry service. It is this door. We do laundry twice a week, Monday and Thursday, and we have a housekeeping in charge of each room. Okay. So this is one of the exploration rooms that we have. In this room, we always place the subclavian catheter. So all of our patients, we always recommend to them to have the placement of the subclavian catheter, because that is much easier for them and for us to do the IVs that we have for them. So, and this is a very easy and fast procedure. Usually takes between 15 and 20 minutes. For this procedure, we need to call one of the surgeons, and he's a great surgeon. He does the procedure he makes a very good job with the patients. Okay. So this is one of the main therapies that we have in Hope4Cancer. The name of this therapy is photodynamic therapy. So this therapy is done like in 2 parts. So the first part is the sono machine. That is a little machine that the patients use every day. And the second part is the phototherapy. So as you can see, we have the lights over here. The patients lay down in the bed. The assigned nurse will come and bring the lights down. The patients stay in that position for 30 minutes. Right after the 30 minutes, the patient turn around, and it will be another 30 minutes with the lights in the back. Okay. Right after 1 hour, the patient is finished with this therapy. And in these two rooms, we have the therapy that is named coffee enema. So we do coffee enema every day for the patients. Obviously, we have some patients that are not able to do it, but most of our patients do this, and this is a daily therapy. And so in these two small rooms, first we have the thermography and the vital scan. So this is a test that we always perform to the patients during the first days in clinic. Okay, so the results of this test is given by the best doctor, the best program, and the same doctor is in charge of the emotional therapy and the supplements that the patient needs to receive depending the results of the vital scan and the thermography. In this other room, we have another therapy that is called Indiva. This is a heat therapy, and it works with heat and cold. Okay. In this, in the main floor, we have two saunas, two infrared saunas. This is how it looks. The patients go inside the sauna, and the recommended time is to stay in there for 45 minutes. But everything depends on how the patient is feeling during the therapy, okay? After doing the two heat therapies that we have, the patients always receive coconut water so they can be hydrated again. As you can see, we have a lot of therapy rooms. Mm-hmm. This is another heat therapy. This is called full body hypothermia. So yes, the recommended time in here is 45 minutes too. But like I said before, everything depends on how the patient feels doing this therapy.
How many times a week?
We work with, sometimes the full body hypothermia can be 3 or 4 times, depending on the patient, the same as the sauna. And over here we have another photodynamic therapy. Okay. We have a lot of these therapies in the whole clinic. Even we have some patients' room that have their own therapy. This is nurse station number 1. Okay, so in this screen, as you can see, we have all the appointments of the patients. Obviously, this is changing every day because the schedule of the patients usually change every day because every day will be something different, a different therapy or different consultations that they have. Okay, as you can see, we have 2 doctors for the best program that are Dr. Will and Dr. Daniela. We have Evan, he is an emotional therapy practitioner, and then we have a nutritionist. So this next therapy is the oxygen chamber. So the patients do this therapy every day. This takes 1 hour. Usually, well, inside the patients can take naps, read a book, hear music, basically anything that they want to do, okay? And this is the second exploration room. As you can see, this is a different one because in this room we always do the ultrasounds. So every patient will receive two ultrasounds during the 3 weeks. The first one will be the next day that they arrive, and the second one a couple days before they leave. So we can compare the differences after the therapies and the 3 weeks of treatments. Okay. This is one of the patients' rooms that are in the first floor. Okay. Here we have patient services desk. He is on desk, he is in the afternoon. And this is my desk. Okay. So if the patient have any question, well, any other things that they need, they always come here. Okay. Over here we have the juice bar. Like I said before, we have a schedule of the juices. So every day the patients receive wheatgrass, lemon with water, and the golden milk at 7:30. At 10 a.m. they receive the green juice, and at 3 p.m. the red juice. We also have protein shakes, but those are only given to the patient if the nutritionist recommended to them. Okay. So in this part, we have patients' rooms that I will show you. So over here we have room number 8. This is a patient's room. When we continue, we have room number 9 and room number 10. So all of these 3 rooms have a ocean view. Okay. So yes, we have inside rooms and the rooms that have ocean view. I will show you how is one of the rooms. So you can go inside. So all the rooms have exactly the same. We have a bed for the patient. We have one bed for the companions. All the rooms have TV, AC that works as a heater. They have their own phone. They can make international calls with no cost. And well, this room has a balcony that is facing the street. And of course, all the rooms have a bathroom. I will show you. So this is how the bathroom looks like. Okay, we're going next. Okay, so this is the doctor's office. Okay, and in this other room, this is where we give the consultation to the patients.
Mm-hmm.
And well, like I said, we have different common areas in the clinic. We have different living rooms where the patients and the companions can, usually they will wait for the doctor, do some IVs, they talk to each other, and you will see a lot of persons in the living rooms. And in this room, we have another in vivo therapy. This is exactly the same as the one that I showed you at the beginning. Okay, and we have another photodynamic therapy. If we go in this way. So again, we have another common area. This is another living room. In this one, usually you will see a lot of patients taking naps, doing IVs, companions working from the computer or making some phone calls. Usually this area is a quiet one, so that's why they prefer this one. So we have 5 downstairs rooms in total in the whole clinic. And as you can see, we have some books, we have puzzles, we have cover books that the patients can use. Usually they use this table over here, but obviously they can take it to the room and bring them back once they're finished. Okay? This is just in case they want to do something different. And this is the tea area. This is where the patients and companions got their teas. We have all of these kinds. This is hot water, and the mugs are in here. And this is one of the most famous rooms in the clinic. This is the fountain area. Usually, like I said, in the common areas, patients are usually do IVs, take naps, the same as the companions. So then I will show you the second floor. This is nurse station number 2, okay, and they are in charge of all of the rooms that are in the second floor.
How many rooms?
We have 21 rooms in total. And we have room 15. And again, these 3 rooms have an ocean view. Okay. Over here, we have a patient in those therapies, but this is a photodynamic therapy again, and we have another full body hypothermia. We divide the patients by therapy rooms. That is much easier to work with the schedule. Okay. This is room 13. Well, this is Hope for Cancer. Thank you for joining us, and feel free to reach our admissions team so they can give you more information about the treatments and everything that you need to know for treatment in Hope for Cancer. See you later.